Peaches, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can see, we are in a different space today, and by the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about 5 mistakes I made at my journey with exercise and fat loss when I first started, so you don't have to. So whilst you're here, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will get into the video. Mistake number 1 that I made was not tracking my weights, my workouts, or my food. Now, what I used to do, I used to head and go into the gym, just do random workouts that I'd found on Instagram or on YouTube, and then just not even know what weight I was lifting. Again, very, very random. And then lastly, I wasn't tracking my food, so I was just eating whatever I wanted. Sometimes I thought it was healthy, like nuts, seeds, and things like that, but they were just adding calories to my plate. So again, I was not aware of what was going into my body. So one tip that I would give you is to start tracking your workouts. So go into the gym or your home workouts with some structure, following a plan. Again, tracking your weights week by week so you know how much you are lifting. And then lastly, tracking your food and tracking your calories. And if you don't know what your calories are, I'm going to stick my calorie calculator below so you can find yours. Mistake number 2 is I was going through the motions. Now, what I mean by this is picking up some mega light weights and just lifting with no intensity, and my first rep is looking exactly like my last rep. And we do not want to do that, because that is not going to help you tone up, lose fat, and build muscle. So what I would recommend with mistake number 2, so you don't make it, is picking some heavier weights that are going to be a little bit harder. So your first rep is not going to look like your last 3 reps. You want to feel like you're struggling on the last 3 reps of your exercise, like so. Your muscles don't know what weight you are lifting, they just know the stimulus that you are putting on them. Whew. Mistake number 3 is not taking your rest. Now, this in 2 forms. What I used to do was go from set 1 to set 2 of my exercises and just do them back to back. So I would never take a rest period in between them, which then means that I can't lift just as heavy as my first set. So in between each exercise that you do, and when you do your set 1 to set 2, give yourself around 60 to 90 seconds to 2 minutes rest, so you can then lift just as heavy as you were lifting on set 1 in set 2 and 3. And secondly, what I mean by rest is your rest days. Now, I personally used to try and work out 6 to 7 days a week and never take a rest day. And your rest days, I cannot shout this any louder, are just as important as the days that you work out. I thought to see my dream body that I had to work out 7 days a week, 2 hours per day, and my body was just exhausted, so it didn't have its rest, so then it could go again. So you're probably better exercising 3 to 4 times a week and then having those rest days in between those workout days so that you can put your energy and your effort into those sessions. You would much rather have 4 sessions that you hit so well across the week than doing 6 to 7 sessions that are half-hearted. So do not, I repeat, do not forget your rest days. And you can go for a swim, you can go for a walk on your rest days if you still want to get some movement in. That is absolutely okay. Mistake number 4 is thinking ab exercises will give you abs. Now, I used to fall for this so badly. Like, I was doing ab exercises when I woke up, ab exercises next to my bed before I was going to sleep, all because I thought that it was going to give me a toned stomach or a 6-pack. And unfortunately, that is not true. To get abs or to have a toned stomach, it is about so many different factors. So it comes down to your nutrition. Are you in a calorie deficit? Is your body fat low enough to see and to reveal your core, to reveal your abs? Also, it comes into consideration your genetics. So some people lose fat off their stomach first, some people lose fat off their legs first. We are all different from person to person. So sitting there doing 100 crunches per day, 7 days a week, unfortunately is not going to get you abs. So work on your nutrition, take into consideration the foods you're eating. Are you in a calorie deficit? And is it safe for you to be at that low body fat percent, especially as a woman? Mistake number 5 was I thought that spin classes, HIIT classes, gym classes like body pump was gonna get me my dream physique. And sadly, it did not. In fact, those things just burnt me out, and I was far better doing home weighted workouts or gym workouts 3 to 4 times a week, where I was actually able to tone my physique, tone up, lose body fat, and see the results that I wanted to see. So stop burning yourself out in your classes at the gym because they are not getting you to where you want to be. And that concludes my 5 mistakes that I was making with exercise and fat loss when I first started my fitness journey, so you don't have to. So if you've got to the end of the video, please comment mistakes so I know you've watched it, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.